thanks for tuning in, everybody. All my kings and queens, hope you're doing well today. Alright, so first we're going to hit up the weather, then we're going to hit up Fox and Friends, talk about some OJ. Yeah, that nigga did it. He confessed 12 years ago. Ain't that a bitch? Well, let's do the weather and let's continue on. Thanks for tuning in and keeping it real with the DEJA show. Okay, so we have today's weather for Tuesday is right now 33 degrees. Precipitation 83%, humidity 89%, wind factor 14 miles per hour. By 10 o'clock, weather's going to be 35 degrees. By 3 o'clock, 41. By the time you home eating your dinner, 40 degrees. By 8 p.m., 36 degrees. It's cold as shit out here. Alright, so we have by 10 o'clock, 34 degrees. For y'all partiers, 1 a.m. is going to be 31 degrees, so bundle up, bitches. So we have by 4 o'clock, 30 degrees, which that's usually clubs done closed by then. 6 a.m., 29 for y'all motherfuckers getting up early, going to work tomorrow. Alright, well, back to the show.
Good morning to you. Back with some quick headlines. O.J. Simpson elaborately detailing the murders of his ex-wife and her friend in a bombshell Fox exclusive interview. But he insists his accounts are hypothetical during the 2-hour special dubbed The Lost Confession, airing 12 years after being reported.
I grabbed a knife. I do remember that portion, taking a knife from Charlie. And to be honest, after that, I don't remember. I hate to say this, but this is not
Simpson was acquitted of the murders back in 1995.
Okay, so we're going to talk about this OJ. Alright, this man that had this thing sitting probably on a shelf. I don't know how all of a sudden they want to let this story out, but kind of weird to me. They wait 12 years. 12 years to let this video out of this man pretty much confessing and laughing. Now, I taped it 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Watched it, detailed, really did my own investigation. Hell, what they was saying, you know, did my own. And you know, this motherfucker, he did it. And he's sitting right in front of this lady just blatantly saying it. That takes some balls. Yes, truly. Along while he was shape-shifting all in through that fucking thing. Think that motherfucker a reptile, dude. Seriously. Anyway. Because, you know, I have HD and his face still was shape-shifting. So, we'll do that on another segment. Talk about, you know, reptiles and shape-shifting. Actually, I believe I do have one already on here. So, if you like, just scroll through and you'll see an episode of reptile shape-shifting. Okay, so let's continue on. So, we watching the OJ trial. And, you know, at first I'm thinking he's innocent. But then everything started to come together. You know, Rob Kardashian, you know, may he rest in peace, but, you know, he got away with taking that Louis Vuitton bag away. They ain't talk about that on there. Yeah, I caught that. So, yeah, he supposedly say, Charlie. Who the fuck is Charlie? Anybody know who Charlie is? Now, honestly, I'm just hearing about this Charlie character, and I've been watching, you know, updates and everything about the OJ since it happened. Well, supposedly there's a Charlie. Now, this man that came out with a book. Everything is hypothetical. Okay? Hypothetical. Alright, but meanwhile, while he's sitting in that chair, he sure sounded like he was there. Talking about Charlie brought a knife with him. And they walked in the house, you know, to see what was going on. And he told Charlie, supposedly, hypothetically, he told Charlie to leave the knife behind. Well, Charlie decided to bring the knife in with them. All of a sudden, some altercation happened. He said he blacked out. He said, you know, Charlie stabbed someone. You know, that supposedly it was so much blood around. You know, everyone was covered in blood. Who the hell would know that except the person that was there? That, you know, there was blood everywhere. That he went and took a shower. He put his bag, you know, his clothes in the bag. All right, so now you have him blatantly saying that that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? He got his limo driver, pretty much left the scene of the crime. and then act like he didn't know that his wife was murdered, and then flew back. Now, what the fuck type of shit is that? Come on now. You want more detail, you gotta watch the show. But I'm sure you already know what happened. Now, all of a sudden, he's laughing. Now, this is the mother of his children. And he's laughing because you know why what that laugh is? That he got away with murder. And he's untouchable, even though he already paid the family. So, pretty much, they're done dealt with. You know what I mean? That's just a closed deal. And now you can't blame him for the murder because you can't do, there's no double jeopardy. So, this man just really, just pretty fucked up is what he did. He's telling everybody right on the show that he killed Nicole. And he wrote a book saying everything in this book is hypothetical. I do not believe that. Not one fucking bit. Now, if you want to watch this again, look up on Fox The Man. It is on there. It's a 2-hour special. You got the people, you know, that's sitting there, the interviewer. I'm surprised she waited this long to come out and say anything. Then you got the investigator. He's sitting there doing the, you know, Illuminati signal with his hands and shit. These people is just so blatantly, you know what I'm saying? Then you have the poor Chinese lady that's sitting there just crying her eyes out. And then you got the prosecutor. Now, the prosecutor, if he knew all this, he should have said something. Because, you know, they all talk. But now, all of a sudden, don't nobody know what the fuck happened. Okay. All right. That's what you're saying? That's what you're sticking to? All right. Well, let's continue. Now, we're going to back up some. Before she was murdered, allegedly, there was a lot of abuse going on. Which she do have pictures. She did write in her diary that she did believe that he was going to kill her one day. Alright, so now you have all her friends and everybody knew that he was starting to get abusive and everything, but she really didn't let it out. Only her closest friends knew. Okay, now you hear on the video, they have a taping of a 911 call, and he's yelling at her. Supposedly, from his words, he said that she was partying, and you know, she started to do drugs, and he was yelling that he wanted everybody to get the fuck out. And he was warning her, you know, kept saying, you know, I guess you're going to make me, or don't make me. So, alright, so let's scroll forward some. You know, apparently they keep going back and forth. Then she started dating, which he said he admitted to. He got jealous. Even one day he went to the house to check up on her. Supposedly not stalking, but I believe that's stalking. He saw her and a guy, I guess, making out or doing whatever they was doing. He knocked on the door a couple times and he left. He said that he was just saying, you know, knocking on the door to let her know that people could see and warning her. I don't believe that. So, after that, you know, they still had their little sexual thing going on. So, supposedly now, it comes to the day that he kills her. Alright, he kills her. He leaves. People take the bag. You know what I'm saying? He comes back. You see him hand the bag off to someone, which they never find the black bag, nor the Louis Vuitton bag. Okay? So, after all of that happens, you know, he's at the funeral or whatever, and he's, you know, all crying or whatever. He says that now he visits, or used to visit her grave and yell, saying, look what you made me do. I told you. I warned you. That sounds like an admittance to an abuser saying, I warned you that I was going to kill you. I warned that I was going to kick your ass. Look what you made me do. So, that's also an admittance, but no one apparently said anything. This is 12 years of an admittance that he said on tape that's just coming out. Alright, that's very disturbing that he says he cursed her, that he still goes to her grave and, you know, yells and curses at her and all this. That sounds that's some psychological problems he have. Alright, so now we have all these years going by. He went to jail because, you know, he threatened to beat people's ass, which I think they put him in jail also because they wasn't going to let him get away with this murder scot-free. Now he's out. Now he's in Vegas, and he's living a good life.
The chapter 6, is called The Night in Question. And you write in the book, now picture this and keep in mind that this is
Purely
hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Yes. Why don't you tell me what might have happened on the night of June 12th, 1994? And let's just walk through the night.
Well, first of all,
This is very difficult for me to do this. It's very difficult for me because it's hypothetical. I know and I accept the fact that people are going to feel whatever way they're going to feel. They're going to, in the book, the hypothetical is...
Charlie pulls out.
Charlie came by and mentioned something about what was going on at her house. This guy Charlie shows up, the guy who I had recently become friends with, and I don't know why he had been by Nicole's house, but it told me you wouldn't believe what's going on over there. And I remember thinking, well, whatever's going on over there has got to stop. In the book, the hypothetical is...
Charlie pulls out.
Charlie came by and mentioned something about what was going on at her house. This guy Charlie shows up, the guy who I had recently become friends with, and I don't know why he had been by Nicole's house, but it told me you wouldn't believe what's going on over there. And I remember thinking, well, whatever's going on over there has got to stop.
Okay, as you can see, the nigga did it. All right, I'm busy. I have to still do this laundry, finish making breakfast, clean up. You know what I'm saying? I still got this coffee I got to drink, make some phone calls, vacuum. A girl is busy, busy, busy. All right, thanks for tuning in. Love y'all for watching. Love, peace, and head grease.